Today I'm going to show you how to make your box pudding mix taste homemade. I'll be sharing with you a lot of tips and tricks to make this dessert in 2 layers and the secret to have both layers stick together. Let's get into it. First off, I'm going to start by making the caramel. In a small saucepan or pot, I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of water, and I'll put those over medium-low heat until the sugar syrup is dark golden in color. A caramel pudding mix usually comes with a pouch of pre-made caramel, which you can use of course, but I prefer homemade caramel as I can control how light or dark I want it to be. I'll pour the hot caramel into a cake pan and let it cool completely. Now I'm gonna start making the first layer of the dessert, which is the caramel vanilla layer, and I'll be using 2 packages of this box caramel pudding mix. I'll add my caramel pudding mix into a pot, then I'll add in 3 cups of milk, 2 eggs, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. On the package instructions, it suggests to use 4 cups of milk, but I subtracted 1 cup, then I replaced it with 2 large eggs to make the dessert creamier. I'll give this a quick mix. Then I'll put it over medium-low heat and I'll keep mixing until the mixture starts boiling. Then I'll strain the mixture to remove any lumps that might have formed and pour the pudding over the cooled caramel. I've made this recipe with different brands before and they all work the same. Just make sure you use the creme caramel type pudding and not the creamy instant ones, as those creamy ones won't work for this recipe. Now I'm going to move on to the chocolate layer, and I'll be using the exact same ingredients plus 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. You can use sweetened cocoa powder, or you can add 2 tablespoons of sugar if you like your dessert sweeter. And the secret to make both layers stick together is to not put the cake pan in the fridge after you pour in the caramel pudding layer. This layer needs to be firm but not cold, if that makes sense. If you let the first layer cool completely in the fridge, once you flip over the dessert, you're gonna end up with 2 separate layers, and we don't want that. This dessert needs to be served cold, so once you pour in the chocolate pudding, let it sit on the counter for a few minutes, then pop it in the fridge for a couple of hours. I've let mine set for 3.5 hours. Look at how beautiful and creamy that is. It was so delicious with an amazing blend of flavors, and it was very easy to make. I hope you guys liked the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!